Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Chat Show podcast. I'm your host, Justin Everett. Today on the show, I'm going to be sharing with all you fine folks out there listening a funny slash crazy slash unusual slash intense slash unbelievable story, once again, about my old pal Scoop, also known as Brandon, me, and his grandmother. So here it goes. Yeah, so we were at his house. I was at Scoop's house this one day, and we're just in his room chilling. We're playing Halo, Call of Duty, one of those games, and we hear his grandma. His grandma's room was right next door to his. We hear his grandma hollering from her room, "Skip, Skip!" And I said, "Dude, your grandma's calling you." He said, "I ain't going over there. I'm too into this game. Forget her." Skip, Skip, Skip. Then, Scoop! And he was like, "Okay." I said, "I think you better go in there." He was like, "Yeah." And I followed him in there. Just first I ran into the kitchen, grabbed me a bucket of popcorn, then followed him in there. I was gonna sit back and watch the show. I already knew. I'd been coming over to this dude's house long time already. I knew how stuff went down. So anyway, I got my popcorn. I'm standing in the doorway, and he goes in her room. She says, "Scoop, I am pissed off at you." He's like, "Mama, what you talking about?" "My DVR." He said, "What you mean about your DVR?" "I told you to set my DVR to record the bull riding. I want to watch the bull riding. I couldn't watch it today because I was in the bathtub with the candles, and you know I stay in there for 3 hours." Justin, let me tell you something. When I sit in that bathtub, I like to look like a stewed prune. I just love to get all wrinkly and pruny. So I stay in that bathtub a long time, baby. When I get out, I look like a prune that done been in the sun for 10 days. I'm like, TMI. TMI, Miss Connie. TMI. She's like, "I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry." Anyway, Scoop, you know I take my 3 hour bubble bath. I was like, 3 hour bubble bath? What normal human being takes a 3 hour bubble bath? I was like, I was munching on my popcorn watching the show, and then I quit munching on that popcorn just playing in my head. 3 hour bubble bath? Huh? Most people do about an hour. 3 hours? I was like, gosh. Anyway, she said, "Like I said, baby, I like to look like a prune. I want to look like a raisin. I like to look like a prune and a raisin had a baby, because that's how you know I'm clean." I was like, TMI, TMI, baby, I'm as clean as a Safeway chitlin. I said, "What does that even mean?" And so anyway, she said, "Now back to you, Scoop." She said, "Back to you." I said, "A Safeway chitlin? I'm white. I don't know nothing about no chitlins, yet a Safeway." So anyway, she said, back to you, Scoop. Back to your fat ass." She said, "I told you to set my DVR to record the bull riding while I was in the tub." Another thing, why is an old black woman watching bull riding and rodeo? That's what I was trying to figure out too. Anyway, she loved it. She really loved it. She said, "Anyway, Scoop, I'm pissed off at you. You know I love watching the rodeo. You know I love watching the bull riding, and I missed it, and I can't watch it because your stupid butt didn't set my DVR." She said, "Justin, baby." She said, "Justin, baby, let me tell you something. You ever been to a rodeo?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "Baby, I love the rodeo. I love the bull riding. I love the rodeo. I like when them big, strong, sexy cowboys hop on that bull and just start taking charge and showing it who's boss. Ooh, baby. I be rooting for them. Plus, I like them little kids who ride the sheep, and then them girls on them broncos, or them girls on them horses, then them boys on them bucking broncos, baby. Woo, I love the rodeo. I love the bull riding, but now I can't watch it 'cause of you, Scoop." She like just had a mood change in the middle of hers. It was scary. So anyway, she said, "You forgot to set my DVR." He said, "Mama, just set it yourself." "I don't know how to work this stupid bull honky thing." I was like, "Bull honky thing? What?" She said, "I don't even know what DVR stand for." "What's that stand for?" "Donuts vertically rotate?" "I don't know." that stand for? Donkeys, donkeys vertically run? I don't even know what that stands for. Yet alone, I don't know how to use it. Now, Scoop, I told you to record it, to set the DVR and record it while I was in the bubble bath. I told you, you're going to live in my house. You're going to abide by my rules. I want to watch the bull riding. I want to watch them sexy cowboys get on that bull and wow, wow, wow. And then she kind of fell out. But I can't do that now because you forgot to set my DVR. Just screaming. She said, Scoop, I ain't making your ass no dinner. Just for that. He said, Mama, come on. You make me some dinner now. He said, he said, what were you going to make anyway? Pork chops? He was like, no, Mama, not your famous pork chops. You don't get to eat none. Justin, would you like some? Brandon said, Justin, don't you take those pork chops. Do not take those pork chops. Those are my pork chops. Justin, if you value this friendship at all, you will not take those pork chops. I looked at Brandon. I looked at his grandma. I said, do you grill them or fry them? She said, fry them, baby. I said, I'll take some. Sorry, Brandon. Food comes first. I'm a food digger. I'll explain to you, Tyler, what a food digger is and everybody. A food digger is very similar to a gold digger. A food digger is someone who wants nothing to do with you, but then the minute you mention that you have free food for them, now they're your best friend. Now they like you. Very similar to a gold digger. That's what a food digger is. Like if I was to call you up and I say, you want to come hang out? You'd say, nah, man, I don't want to. And I said, well, I'm going to have some pizza. Oh, sure, what time? Right there. You're a food digger. I'm not afraid to admit it. I am a food digger. I am a stone cold food digger. You ask me to go somewhere and I say no, but then you say, but we're going to have some free pizza, some free burgers. I'm saying, what time, man? What time you want me to be there? So anyway, I'm a food digger, and that's the definition of a food digger. So, she's in that kitchen, seasoning the raw pork chops, cussing under her breath. Don't get to watch no damn bulls. I wanted to watch them sexy cowboys. Oh! And then she falls out. I wanted to watch them little kids with them sheep. I wanted to watch them bucking broncos. I don't get to watch nothing now. I wanted to watch my rodeo. I wanted to watch my rodeo. My bull riding. I missed it because of stupid Scoop. Don't know how to set my DVR. She's like slamming the pork chops in the seasoning, and she's basically seasoning them all mad. And then she puts them in the oven. She's about to put them in the oven, and Scoop comes in there and says, Mama, I need to teach you how to set the DVR so I don't have to do it anymore. I don't know, and I don't want to know how to work that stupid, idiotic, bull honky, bull hickey, VDR. DVR, VD, I don't know what you call it. I don't want to know how to work that thing, and I don't care to know how to work it. And he said, Mama, you're going to learn. You're going to learn how to work that DVR. I ain't got to learn crap. What you need to learn is how to count to one, how to count your ABCs and 1, 2, 3s, because you stupid. Apparently, if you forgetting how to set a DVR, you probably also forget how to count to 10 and your ABCs. You need to go back to kindergarten. And he said, Mama, no, you need to go back to kindergarten. Oops, but I'm sorry. I guess you can't go back that far to the Stone Age. And she was like, what you say? That's right, you went to kindergarten in the Stone Age. He said, I bet your yearbook was in Roman numerals. Is that so? He said, yeah. Mm-hmm. Is that so? Yeah, Mama, you old, and you don't know how to do nothing, let alone work a DVR. You know what? Just for you insulting me saying I'm stupid, I hope that bull gets out of the gate, comes to the house, and bucks your butt with his horns. Is that so? Yeah. She picks up the raw pork chop. Whoopang! Slaps Brandon in the face with it. Whoopang! slaps him again with the face with them. So she's picking up all these raw pork chops. Whoop-bang, 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 hitting Brandon in the face. I get in between them. Doo. I say, stop. Both of you. Now that's my pork chop, and I want to eat it. She says, Justin, I'm telling you right now, if you know what's good for you, you need to get out of my way. I was like, okay, never mind, because last time she freaking tried to run me over with a riding mower, so I was like, okay, I'm backing up. She picks up another pork chop. Wha-bang, wha-bang. All the pork chops are gone on the floor, dirty and ruined, because she done hit him in the face with them. So then, what he does is he grabs her robe and pulls it over her head, and she's like, ah, ah. She sounded like a demented sheep when she would scream. Man, it's dark in here. Who turned out the lights? I can't see. Ah, ah. And she pulls the robe off of her head. She said, forget you, Scoop. I'm going to my room. And slams the door. I was like, wow. That's actually really tame compared to what they've done before. And it's not quite over, though. So then, Brandon says, Justin, I'll make you some pork chops. I'm like, cool. Brandon makes the pork chops, so we eat them. His grandma comes out after we're eating them. She says, Scoop, you make them pork chops? He said, yeah, Mama. She tries one. Spits it in my face. I'm like, oh, this is disgusting, Scoop. Ugh, gross. She said, I need something to rinse this out with. And then she grabs a bottle of water on the table. Not on the table, on the stove. Drinks it. Spits it in my face again. I'm like, come on. This water is warm. Ooh, you had it on the stove, no wonder. She said, Justin, you eating them pork chops? I said, yeah. She said, you must be starving. I said, why do you say that? She said, because these are nasty. Oh, these are gross. I don't see how you can eat them. Ugh. But starts spitting. Ugh, gross, gross. Ugh, ugh, ugh. And then she grabs a dish sponge and scrubs her tongue with it. Oh, these are gross, 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 gross. I'm like, they're not that gross. Compared to mine, because once you compare these to mine, these taste like bear scat. I'm like, bear scat? That's what we're going with? Bear scat? She said, baby, let me tell you something. I once had a man. I dated a man. We go up to his cabin in the woods, and them bears be scatting all around that cabin. But it didn't bother us, because we be in that cabin with the candlelight and the low mood music. I'd be like, that's enough. Too much. That's enough. Oh, sorry. Sorry, baby. I'm sorry. I get carried away. Anyway, she said, you must have been hungry if you ate these pork chops. I said, yeah, I was. She said, let me make you some fresh ones, baby. Brandon stands in front of, Mama. No, you don't get to make no pork chops till you apologize for getting on to me about the DVR. I ain't apologizing for nothing. This my house. And you gonna set that DVR when I tell you to record the bull riding, because I want to watch the bull riding. And he says, Mama, I'm not going to do that. I'll teach you how. I don't want to learn how. I ain't trying to go back to school. I ain't trying to be back in elementary school learning stuff. I'm retired. I want to relax and watch the Bulls. And so then Brandon says, Mama, just let me show you how to set it. Fine. You do this. You do this. She said, wait. I'm lost. What do you do first? Turn it on. Okay, turn it on. Got that. What do I do next? Then you're going to scroll to your program, hit record. Wait. What do I do next after I turn it on? Scroll. Okay. What you mean scroll? Like them Chinese scripture scrolls? No, Mama. You scroll with the remote. Oh, okay. Scroll. All right, now what do I do? Select the program. You hit this button right here. She starts hitting it. It ain't doing nothing. This button it's broke. Mama, you gotta do it soft. This is stupid. Just do it soft, Mama. And then she breaks the remote. Look what you made me do. You ignoramus. And then she takes the batteries out of the remote and puts them in Brandon's ears. Yeah, charge up. I'ma charge this ninja. Charge up. She's rubbing these batteries hard in his ears, and he's like, "Oh, that hurts." Then, after that, he picks up the DVR and says, "I will smash it on the ground." No! I need that! I gotta watch the Bulls! Then, Mama, cooperate. And now I can't teach you how to use it because you broke the remote. Well, I guess we gotta get a new remote. Now, if you don't cooperate, Mama, I'm gonna smash it. All right, put it down. He puts it down. Let's call the cable company and get us a new remote then. And then you can teach me how to do it some more. He's like, okay, cool. All right, cool. And then a few minutes later, Scoop, baby? Yeah. Did you call them? Yeah, they're going to ship us a new remote, and then I'll teach you how to do it. Thank you, baby. I love you. I love you too, Mama. All right. You go in your room, and we'll see you later. All right, bye, Mama. And again, my jaw dropped down to the floor. You two just got through slapping each other with raw pork chops, threatening to bust a DVR, screaming over bull riding. And now y'all are best friends. That's how they rolled. That is how they rolled. They would fight, argue, get physical, get violent, get intense. Then, 20 minutes later, they were best friends. So, it was crazy. Well, once again, that story may sound made up, but it is definitely true. I witnessed it with my own two eyes, God help me. Well, I almost forgot to mention, Tyler Hill, thank you so much for joining me and being my co-host here today on the Chat Show podcast, and thank you just for putting up with my craziness. That's about all the time we have today, folks. I want to thank you all so much for listening. I'm your host, Justin Everett. We'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.